Hi everybody, welcome. This is Spartacus. So we're going to do some practice games on Bridge Base Online. Practice our declare play. So you can get there yourself. I highly recommend it. On the home page, practice screen, Bridge Master. And we've already done some videos on this at the advanced expert level, and we're going through the intermediate ones now. So I've done quite a few already at the intermediate level, and we're on D6. So let's see how it goes. So all of these were the declarer. There is a way to make the contract. It's not always intuitive. Usually it's not. But there's always a learning thing that they want us to remember, and which hopefully we can apply to other games. So we're in one no trump opening by West, and we're in two spades. Okay. Let's do a count here. I've got 5, 9, 10, 11, 12 points. Partner's got 5, that's 17. Declarer's got 15, say. So that's 32 to 34. And that means East has 6 to 8 points. So might be important to note. So looks to me like we've got 3 diamonds, an ace of clubs, ace of hearts. And whether to take the spade finesse is going to depend on maybe looking at to see whether East has any points. 6 to 8 points, so let's remember that. Ace, okay. So that's 2 points. So his 6 to 8 points, he's now got 2 to 4 points. Okay, and the hearts might be important too. Okay, so he's got 2 to 4 points, at least 2 points. So maybe 4. So might as well take the spade finesse. I know that he's got at least 3. No, at least 2 for his no trump. 6, 7, 8, 9. He's covering. Okay. So this is my last time on the board. 2, 3, 4 of hearts, 4, 5 clubs, 4, 5. So I have to take a heart play. So I know he's got 2 to 4 points, but declarers come up with ace king of diamonds. I guess who he had ace king of diamonds, king of spades. That's 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, the ace of clubs, that's 14. So did I get this right? He had the ace king of diamonds, ace of clubs, 7, 11, 12, 13, 14. So he could have the queen of hearts, but he doesn't have enough points left to have the ace. So I can lead the 2 hearts, go up with the king, bam, we got it. And that's just a case of counting out the hand. Something that I'm not very good at, but because we're doing these things now. And we'll see that the queen of hearts is to my left and the ace to my right. So 7, 11, 12. So what I saw is the 7, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15, 16, 17. So he had the 6 points. So that was a nice start. Let's go for next deal. 3 no trump, no bidding by opponents. What do we got? I've got 4 diamonds. I can set up 3 clubs, that's 7. Heart ace, spade ace, 9, 10. So what's the rule of 11? 11 minus 7 is 4. There's 4 cards higher than the 7. I've got 2 of them. That means that East has at least 2. So I want to get in. I want to start on my club. So what happens if I duck this one? He can switch to a heart, and then if he's got the king hearts and another heart, I'm in trouble. So I've got to take the ace right away. I cannot afford to duck. I know he's got 2 higher than that. And might as well unblock my diamonds. Got to do that first, because when I get in with that ace of hearts, that's my last time on the board, and don't want him leading through. So now I just got to lead a club and hope that I can survive the spades. So we'll play queen just because. Cash our queen of diamonds because we haven't blocked it. And now we've got our 3 clubs. We got it. There's a spade. Not sure if that was a singleton spade by East. He had 2, we knew that. But the suited blocked, I think. Queen, if he overtook, would promote my jack. So, nice. We got that one. We're on a roll here. I did the previous one where I played, I think on D4, I got stuck and tried it about 4 times. In the event, I had to peek into the show solutions to see what the winning play was. So we'll try next steal. We're in 4 spades. Opponents are silent. So we've got, what do we got? We've got 5 diamonds, ace of clubs, ace of spades. It's going to be hard. Not a lot of communication. We're in 4 spades. Oh, we're in 4 spades. Okay, it's good to note. So leading the queen, he's probably got the jack, right? So what happens? I play the king, plays the ace, then he leads through my 10. So I'm going to duck it, hoping he has the jack. And now if he leads it, I can duck it again. Okay, so I've got all these throwaways. Do I want to take trump out first? So let's take 1 trump out just to take a look. See if anything nice falls. No, that doesn't help. So can I get away with diamonds now? The diamonds are 3-3. I could play it, get rid of all my losers here. If I play a spade, they're going to win, cash their ace of hearts, and probably have 2 spade tricks. So I think it's time to cash the diamonds. It's a gamble either way, but this is all about maximizing your chances. Oh. Throw off a heart doesn't help, so I got to take it, and hopefully I get an entry there. So 10 of spades, jack. So we still have another spade trick, and I've got king this time, ace. So we still have a spade loser, but we did promote our hearts. We did play the hearts the right way there, but obviously that wasn't the solution of going after the diamonds. So play low, low. He's got a switch. Wondering whether it's better to play 10 of spades. So let's play a spade. So we're going to try another spade. 10. Maybe the queen smothering the jack would be the way to play. Now he gets his ace, king, and I'm down. Okay. So I think I know what the solution is, but I don't know why it's going to work. So play small, take the ace, ace of spades, and queen to smother that jack. It's not guaranteed the jack would still be there, but I'm going to have to look at this. And so now he gets his ace of hearts, but I've got all the rest. And my spades are all good. And we'll take out another spade. And it's all over now. Another spade. Okay, so I'm gonna have to go into show. So I guess it's, I played the 10 of spades instead, or I played the 10 instead of the queen. So why is it superior? I want East to be on lead. Okay, I think it's superior because if I play a small one, then East is going to be on lead and they're going to lead a heart. Yeah, I don't know. Let's show solution. So we figured out what we have to do, but not why it's superior play. Okay. So we know don't cover the king of hearts at trick 1. That's a no-no. We got that part, but that wasn't enough to make it. So play low, both hands, yep. Unsafe for West to continue. To club, that's fine, we got that. Dummy diamond suit is really good. So you got to catch the ace of spades and just hopefully a jack or a king will fall, but it doesn't. 2 spades left, there's no way for South to avoid losing 2 trump tricks. Oh, okay. Oh, I see now. There's 4 spades left. They're little ones, but the jack and the king. So if they're 2-2 at that point, they'll score the jack and the king when you lead the 10, whereas they'll just coordinate their play that way. So you got to make it you got to smother one of those honors. And if the king falls singleton, that means there's 4 to the jack. That's no good. So the only lie of the cards is 2 spades to the jack to allow you to make it. And there you go. That's it. So I didn't get that. And if that one comes up, I'm not sure if I'll get it in the future either. But it's a good one to know, I guess. You got 7, opposite 6. We're saying king, jack. Next deal, that one. Close that window there. Okay, so we're in 4 hearts. No bidding by opponents. Okay, we got 2 clubs right away. We have the king of diamonds and the king of spade losers. How are we going to avoid them? And hearts are looking pretty good there. Good communication with the hearts there, 8, 9, 10, jack. So we're going to lose clubs. A false card, it won't matter here. Okay, we can only lose 1 more. How do we want to play this? So how do we win if the king of spades is offside and king of diamonds is offside? We can never develop the diamonds to get 3 throwaways, or can we? So we're going to play a heart. Take it just to save my entries there. That's 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 hearts. So what if I go to the board and lead to my jack of diamonds? If he goes up with the diamond there, that gives me 2 throwaway for the spades. So let's try that. We're going to go take the trump out, lead a little diamond. Got the king? Okay, hand is made. I'm not going to take that spade finesse. I'm going to go jack of diamonds. We've saved some entries on the board there. Playing the ace of hearts in the first trick. Ace of diamonds. Queen of diamonds. So why is that better than finessing the diamond the other way? So you got 2 finesses, which means we're 75% chance likely to make the game. And why not just finesse spades twice, and we've got lots of entries there, finesse the diamonds. So I figured it out, but I'm not sure why it works. So let's take a look here. It is to draw a second round of trump and pass the jack of diamonds for a finesse on the actual layout. Okay, so previous. The straightforward play is to draw a second round of trumps, pass the jack of diamonds for finesse. Okay, so finesse loses. Okay, so that fails if it loses. Unlikely to lose both finesses, yeah, because there's only 25% chance. West's initial pass, it was possible for South to guarantee the contract. Ah, it's a counting thing. Yeah. Okay, South played the ace-king of clubs. If he has the king of spades and the king of diamonds, he would have opened. Okay, so this was a deduction one. Therefore, he doesn't have both kings. One of them is with East, maybe both of them. If they're both with East, we got it made. Our spade finesse is going to work. But if the diamonds are with East, he plays the king. So it wasn't just, yeah, because the normal straightforward play, like say, is just do the diamond finesse, 50%. Leading away from the king is also 50%, but it gives you the added benefit of setting up 3 diamonds to throw away the spades, and also based on the bidding, it's almost mathematically certain that he has one of those 2 spades, and all you need is him to have one to make it with the play of the low diamond. So there we go. Learn something, and it's my failure to count the handout. You got to take into account everything that's happening here. And when I say no bidding by opponents, that's information. And once they play his king and another king or something like that, we can count them out for no opening hand. Okay, so what have we got here? We've got 2 heart losers, a diamond loser, and a spade loser. That's too many. So we gotta find a way not to lose so many. So right away, our spades are pretty good. We're missing the ace, but only the 2, 3 are out. So 8, 9, 10, jack can all be entries if we need it. Possibly queen of diamonds. Queen of clubs can be a trick. We could finesse, or we could play ace small, king comes up, and queen promotes if we rough twice. Lots of possibilities, but right away we're going to lose hearts. And now we're always going to lose the ace of spades, so we can't lose any more outside cards. So cannot lose more outside cards. And play a little spade. 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, they're plugging away at those. Okay, so my only way to make this, I think, could be with 2 ways. With a squeeze, I could rough the spade, play out my spades so that I'm down to 2 cards, 2 of clubs and the 5 of diamonds. I mean, somebody has to guard the 5 of diamonds, and if it's the same person with the king of clubs, then they're squeezed, which means I've already watched the diamonds. That's 8, 9, 10. Or the other straightforward play is just to take the queen of clubs finesse, and if it wins, bam, I'm off. But I can combine those 2 because I'll be down to the 2 and the 5. So let's try that. Yeah, okay. And I don't want to block the spades. So, okay, so we got to watch the diamonds. 8 have been played. 9, 10. There's 3 more diamonds. So I'll play, there's 2 more diamonds. 10 of spades. 1 more diamond. Okay. 1 more diamond. So ace of hearts. Club going off. Play the spade. Throw off the diamond. Okay, so there's 1 more diamond. He was throwing off diamonds like crazy. He might be squeezed, right? So I know there's 1 diamond and 1 club. If he has a diamond, if he's got the king, he's got the diamond. Yeah, so it's a question of, I think in the ace of clubs. No, who's got the diamond? He had the diamond. Damn. So it didn't work either way. He wasn't squeezed. He had the diamond off 2 to the clubs. So the other option would be to play ace of clubs rough, 3 of clubs rough, 4 of clubs rough. And will that work? Because they changed the cards on all these things. So my other option, if I don't want to take the club finesse, is to rough out those clubs. So my clubs are all, you notice, are 4, 5, 6. I don't have to worry about over rough. So if you over rough, it's going to have to be the ace, and that's okay by me. Okay. Might as well take out a trump. Yeah. And now the club's going to set up. No. So I always have the diamond loser problem again. So what am I missing here? It just looks like Queen of Diamonds or 5 of Diamonds squeeze card. So I thought we had a pretty good squeeze going here when I'm down to the 5 of Diamonds, 2 of clubs, and they're down to 1 diamond, 2 clubs. And maybe I should be paying attention to the count of the cards. Okay, let's count the cards here. That might be what we have to do. So let's do so hearts are at least 3, 3. I can't lose anymore. I'm just replaying. I'm doing this over and over the same way. Could have saved the heart as a squeeze card too. That would be more than an intermediate play to do that, keeping rather than roughing the heart. Keep. Yeah, say there's a diamond gone, 10 of clubs, ace of hearts, club. Yeah, see, this is the perfect setup for a squeeze. You know, somebody's guarding a diamond, and if they've got the king of clubs, okay, but maybe, so last time, yeah, take the queen of clubs, doesn't work. So let's look at the solution here. West leads the king of hearts, yeah. You can do the heart. Jack of diamonds, yeah. With the ace is a certain loser, so we'll have to hope that dummy's queen will provide the parking place for his diamond loser, yeah. And I can either rough out 2 clubs or take the finesse. Is there a way I can combine those 2 options? Nope. Hurry to finesse. Start by driving out ace of spades. Ace of spades and continues with 10 of diamonds to South's remaining honor. Yep, we took it. It looks like South needs a winning club finesse in order to dispose of his domain. However, South should know by now that East must have the king of clubs. Okay, West is a passed hand, and he's known to have started with the ace of spades, king, queen of hearts, jack of diamonds. Who would have an opening bid? So I wasn't paying attention there, was I? I'm counting out his hand. So we know he's got the king of clubs. No more than doubly guarded. Club to dummy's ace. Club rough. Okay, so I think the reason I didn't get it was because I rushed and I didn't do a full discovery. Okay, so my idea of playing the ace of clubs was good, but I didn't do a full discovery, and it penalized me for that. So heart, no, he's got the king, queen of hearts, that's 5 points. Got to start counting. Jack of Cane, that's 6 points. 7 points, okay. Now let's do a spade. 11 points, therefore he cannot have the king of clubs. Okay, so now it's, see, the thing about this is it will penalize me if I don't play exactly right. Because I hadn't discovered enough to do a count of the hand, it put the king of clubs on the other side. So now I'm going to do my squeeze, whatever. Oh, now I should rough it out. Oh, okay. Oh, so I still haven't made this. I think it wants me to rough out this jack of clubs. Maybe he's guarding the 5 of diamonds. Ace, nope. Okay, so next deal, or I don't want next deal, I want same deal. Okay, so the solution is to rough out the clubs, not take the finesse. So we've done this, we've found out what happened there. We've got the diamonds, okay. Rough out that club, yeah. Okay, saving 10 of spades, just a 1 spade there. Wasn't really paying attention to that. There's the king, okay. So we've done the count, now we're forward. Now we know, don't go for the finesse, rough it out. And I tried to rough it out, but because I hadn't done the discovery beforehand, which was part of the puzzle here, it wouldn't let me win. Okay. I'm not going to say nice to that, but we got it. So 1 heart, 4 hearts, 4 spades. Let's take a look here. Looks like we've got maybe a spade loser, a heart loser, club loser. So if the spades are 3-3, we're just going to take 10 tricks. 5 spades, 5 diamonds. So I think we're going to have to rely on that king of clubs working by the sound of it. Or are we? I'm tempted to throw off a club here, because then he can't lead hearts anymore. But that means I have to rely on a 3-3 break, right? If I get a 4-3 break, no, I think the thing here is if I have a 4-2 spade break, I cannot make this. So I think I have to throw off a club, preserve my length. He's got the ace of clubs, but now if it's 3-3, I make it. If it's not, I don't. And I've got the 4 spades. So what do we got here? 3-3, 4-4, 4-2. Okay, so we're down. No 3-3 break. So that was not the solution. Redeal it. Ace of hearts. 4 hearts, take the trump. Okay, I think I got it now. We need the king or ace of clubs on side, but if I need a trump here, because if I play ace, king, queen of trump and lead a club, he's going to play ace, another heart, which promotes the 4th trump. So I need to attack that club right away. You can't lead a heart now. We can. But what do I want to throw off here? So we're going to get to the hand. Take out 2 trump. Queen of trump. So the trumps are not breaking, but that's okay. I got to save my spade and just run my suit and let them trump in whenever they want. And now I've got it. Spade, ace of diamonds, queen of diamonds. So on this layout, we had to hope that the ace of clubs was on side, because otherwise we weren't going to make it. So we got a 1 heart opening. That's good to know. Got lots of diamonds. Seems like we've got entries to the board. What are the risks here? Risks are them leading clubs through me. Risks are that the spades are not breaking. They might have 2 spade tricks, maybe 3, but suppose they get 2 spade tricks. Ace jack 3 times behind me, or so they might, without even overthinking the hand, I just play ace of hearts, lead a spade to the king, and hope for the best there. Get back with the king of hearts. So let's look at the bidding here, though. That's important. 9, 10, 17 over here, and 9 in the declare. So 26 points. He's opened. He's got 12, 13, say. That equals 28, 29, 30. So it looks like 0 tricks behind me. Zero points. So East might have the jack of spades if I'm lucky, or the 10. So I want to keep East off lead. So I think I'm just going to play small to start with and cover that. I don't want him on lead, so I'm just going to cover anything and play. If he plays low, I'm playing low, because I want to keep him off lead. And I know the ace of spades is. So he wins a 9. He's still going to get the ace. That didn't work. Oh yeah, it did work. Okay. Yeah, we kept the dangerous lead off lead, and now we can run our diamonds. So there we go. So that did work. And we're going to throw off our 2 clubs, and it's all over. And remember, we calculated that East could only have 1 or 2 points. Jack 10 of spades. So yeah. So if we play king on the first trick, well, if we don't cover, he's going to have an entry. If we played small, we would play small. Okay, so we got that one. 3 no trump, no bidding. Let's see what we can do. So we've got all those nice clubs. How do we get to them? You might think we can get to them through playing spades 3 times. Well, that's not very good. Here's how we're going to get to them. We're going to unblock the clubs and unblock the clubs, and we have a sure entry with those 2 diamonds. Just play a little diamond. He wins his jack, and we've created an entry. We get the heart lead. That's okay. diamond, and we got 4 clubs. That's our 3 no trump. We don't need over tricks, not in this. So spades looked like the most promising. Okay, I just overtake the jack. I could create an entry, but it would take 2 tries, where I can create an entry in 1 try here. So that one was good, not intuitive, but good. Diamond, double. Okay, so we got a diamond lead to our left. 17 points in the north, 5 in the south, so that's 22. West has 13, say, that's 35. That leaves east for, say, 4 to 6. Well, 0 to 6, I guess. Might have 6. So we've got 2 heart losers. Got some nice clubs there. I mean, two diamond losers right away. We've got the ace of spades, which means we have to bring in the hearts for no losses. What? So that's 7 points there. 8 points he showed up with. Okay. So we're going to play the queen. See what that is. So that's good so far. Or is it? Are they playing with me here? Okay, so that's unfortunate. Or, okay, so we got the clubs. So it all comes down to playing the spades. So I haven't been paying attention as much as I should have. So he had the ace, or the king of hearts. No club honors. The ace king of diamonds. 7, 11. Probably the jack of diamonds, 12. So here's one where if he had the ace of diamonds, he'd have 16 points. And he would have opened a no trump. Okay, that's what it is. He didn't open a no trump. Therefore, he doesn't have the ace of spades, which means the spade's behind me, which I got to play the jack. Okay, we got it. There we go. Counting. I hate the counting hands because it requires you to pay attention. That's hard work, eh? How many of you counted that hand out to knowing that he had 8, 9, 10, 11? We had the jack of clubs too. So he had the king of hearts, therefore he couldn't have the ace of spades. Okay, well, we're going to call it quits here. We struggled on quite a few of the hands, D8, D10, but we got, well, anyway, we did okay, I think. We're in the intermediate level, and we're still struggling on some of them. So thanks for watching. Feel free to leave a comment, and have a great day. Cheers.